Hi, I'm Sarah Volkomerson. We're here at the EW Lounge. I'm here with director Lynn Shelton, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Sam Rockwell, all stars of Laggies, which premiered last night. So Laggies is a coming-of-age, quarter-life crisis kind of movie, I would say.
Yes, belated coming-of-age.
Do you want to explain what it's about, please?
Well, the central character is played by Kira. She plays Megan, a 28-year-old who is sort of putting off, real life, deciding what she's really going to do in her maturity and her, being to be a grown-up, I guess. And this is a particular kind of crystallization, a little crisis point, when her boyfriend that she's been going out with since high school proposes to her, and it kind of gives her a little jolt. And she randomly meets Chloe's character, Annika, in a parking lot when Chloe's character, Annika, and her friends ask her to buy them alcohol. Actually, you do the asking. Yeah. And she just sort of on a whim does it, and then ends up just sort of kind of hanging out with them and becoming friends. And then eventually gets to know Sam's character, who is Annika's dad.
So let's talk about your cast. How did you get these guys involved?
Well, I thought that they would be great for the roles, and then I asked them, and they said yes. It was kind of magical.
She looked for every other actor, and they all said no. And then we were like, we're here. We just want a job.
Waiting for my call.
We just want a job. Just pick us. And here we are.
This is your first time directing a movie that you haven't written, right?
Yes, precisely.
How was that for you?
It was really interesting. It was really different because I had to kind of figure out how to merge my voice as a director with the writer's voice and, create something that felt cohesive and that, authentic and worked. And I felt such a simpatico with her immediately upon reading the script that I never thought that would be a problem, but it just turned into a different kind of journey, more of a different journey than I thought it would be than directing my own stuff. I liked it.
Was there improvisation as well? Because I know that you do that usually with your films, but you guys
Sam described it well as garnish. It was kind of as garnish. The script really was so well written that we were able to, get a lot out of it just as written. And definitely we weren't precious about the words, even though we loved the script, we weren't precious about the script. So, and we would also throw in, Sam, you like to do things that sort of surprise other actors and
sometimes it's not even during the scene, it's before and after the scene, just to get the motor running,
Yeah, and sometimes it's physical. For instance, there's this whole scene where he pretends he's a Jedi Knight or whatever. And he just whips it was only worked for one take. But he just whipped this colander out and stuck it on his head, and that was something that he just came up with and wanted to surprise everybody, and didn't want, it was like, don't tell anybody I'm going to do this. I'm going to plant this in his colored hair.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I was just doing the scene, and then I was like, this is not in the script. I was like, okay. And now Sam's Jedi Knight. Like, okay, here we go.